Hello and welcome to the Evercade Retreat. Gene Joke here, and this time around I'm adding Loopz from the Atari Lynx Collection 1 for the Evercade to my ever-growing list where I rank every game on the system. Loopz is a puzzle game where you form loops, score points, rinse and repeat until you run out of space or moves, and then it's game over. Now I have to admit, when I first got the Lynx Collection and played Loopz, I wasn't that impressed. I thought it was fiddly and awkward and I really couldn't be bothered with it. And some of you who have watched a few of my videos, or quite a few, may well know that did very much change, but I'll get more to that later. Loopz has a few game modes. There's chain loops, which is essentially just keep making loops until you run out of space, like I mentioned. There's target loops, where you have a score target to achieve, and when you achieve that target, you'll then continue, but the loops won't clear off when you get them. Effectively, you keep going until you fill the screen up and you can't go anymore. Then it'll give you an overall score and then go again. I don't play this mode that often. And there's also match loops, where you get shown a loop, it'll take parts away, and you effectively have to fill it up, almost like a bit of a puzzle mode in a puzzle game. A bit of more memory on that one. But mainly I played chain loops. That is where my addiction on the game comes from, just trying to get a better score. And I mentioned addiction, so I've kind of given the game away. I got hooked on this game when it came up in Katie's challenge, when we were playing chain loops for the maximum score. And during that time, again, just trying to get as good score as possible, I got hooked on playing it over and over, and the amount of hours I have on this game now is ridiculous. It's pretty much my go-to kill time game, or a bit of a chill out after a more intense or serious game, or just something to relax to. But anyway, about the game itself, the graphics, they're perfectly fine, they're functional, nothing exceptional, but they do the job perfectly. The sound effects are fairly minimal, but you don't need a lot in this sort of game. But the music is really good. There's 3 tunes and you can choose which one you have, and they all suit the puzzle game genre anyway. They're all suitably catchy and sort of keep you bopping along while you're playing the game. And I've already spoken about the gameplay, and I've mentioned that they can be quite addictive. It does seem very simple at first, but give it a chance and it might well get its hooks into you. Safe to say it's a really good puzzle game that I think anyone could enjoy. Again, just depends on your taste, I suppose. But if you haven't liked it, play it some more and you might find it does indeed get you hooked. But again, addiction's bad, so maybe you should say no to Loopz. No, don't. Just enjoy the bloody game. To place it in my overall ranking of every Evercade game list is actually quite hard. On one hand, the amount I come back to it and the fact it's so very replayable, it could easily go right near the top, or perhaps even take the top spot. But I believe that gaming isn't just about the fun in the moment, but also the lasting effect games can have, whether it's a sense of nostalgia, what the story of a game means to me, or to the player, I suppose. It can be all sorts of things. But as an example of the puzzle genre, this one is definitely one of my favourites on the Evercade, and I have come back to it a lot, so I'm going to put it in the number 2 spot, above Tomb Raider, but beneath Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver. Anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.